Hello everyone. So this is something new I want to try. I'm learning Carnatic flute from last week. It's been around 7 days, and I thought that I could learn this with you. And while I've been learning different things, I'll be making series of videos on how I progress learning my flute. And I'm still at a beginner stage. I'll play and show you where I am. In fact. So you can see I'm pretty much beginner. Like I said, it's been only 7 days. So I'll be taking you through this course on what things I learn on this Carnatic flute, and I think this will be a useful tutorial for beginners who want to learn Carnatic flute. So super excited. Let's get started. I have prepared some slides to which I will be sharing also with you. So there you go. So learning Carnatic flute from a beginner to a beginner by Pranav Revankar. That's my name. So let's try to understand what it is, what we are trying to play. It's called Venu as well. It's Carnatic flute. It's made out of bamboo. And what I read is that Carnatic flute, the bamboo is prepared is got from Kerala. Before going ahead, I would highly recommend to watch this video, the link of which you will find in the slide, which I'll share. Amazing video by a person on how exactly flute makes sound. It's a different frequency that gets created when you press the fingering holes of the flute, which makes the right sound. The next thing which I came across was the difference between two kinds of flutes available in market. One is the North Indian flute, also called as Basuri, and the second one being the Carnatic flute, which I have in my hand. So North Indian flute has 6 holes, whereas Carnatic flute has 8 holes, like you can see, 8 fingering holes, whereas the North Indian one has 6 holes. And of course, because of this reason, the way it is held in hand, the swaras it makes is different based on the fingering. So I will also paste a link on the difference between Hindustani and Carnatic flute if you want to learn about that, by another person who I saw a video of on YouTube in the comments as well. And of course, flute is like you always have seen Lord Krishna always holding flute, and that's how I think I got inspired as well to take up this instrument and learn. I also play a little bit of guitar and keyboards, so I know a bit of Hindustani and Western music. Carnatic, of course, first time. So in this first lesson, let's go over the basics of flute, on how to hold it, as well as the very basics on what these holes mean. So first hole is the blow hole, where you blow air through, and next 7 holes are fingering holes, while there is a last hole at the end which isn't used much, which is only used for tuning and higher range purpose, not for a beginner. So I have also not tried to understand what it does. So what we'll be using is these 7 holes to make different sounds. And the second point is each flute comes with a particular range, a particular note on which a flute is based on. So what I'm using is a D sharp flute. It's great for beginners to start. So what it means by D sharp flute, we will get into that in the next tutorial. So in this first tutorial, let's try to make the first sound. So that's the basic of it, to make a first sound. So hold your flute like this, just yeah, if you can see me. So let's make the first sound. So hold your flute this way and try to blow through the air, try to blow air through the hole. And this is what will happen at the start. You wouldn't get it for a day or two, but the moment you start hitting the right, placing it at the right point below your chin and blowing through the hole, it makes a sound. So once you are able to produce that sound, that means you've passed this first lesson here. So during this, when I was going through this, I was holding it wrong because I was holding it against my lips for a long time, and it wouldn't produce any sound. Then I figured out I need to hold it just below my chin and then blow through the hair, through the hole. You can just move around your flute to see where it produces sound and then stick to it once it starts making the sound. So it's practice this for a day or two, and in the next tutorial we will go into the Saptaswaras, Sare Gama Pradhanisa, and how to play that on flute. Thank you.